It's time now for Tiger Talk with Stan Stevens and head baseball coach Tony here on 1340 and 95.7 KSMO.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Tony Edwards. Coach, the Tigers get to 2-2 on the season, and one of the most different type of ball games I've seen, I think, in my career of doing these games. To have a team who is an all-state winner just 3 years ago not be able to find the strike zone and have 20 walks in a game. Coach, I don't think in my entire career I've ever seen one team receive 20 walks, but I have now.
Yeah, I agree with you there. No, I haven't either, Stan. That game was, like you said, 20 walks. From a spectator standpoint, you're like, oh, wow, this game is going to end. But, no, tip our hats to our players. They did a great job of not chasing anything. They were trying to stay within themselves in the strike zone when they're up at the plate. Didn't really swing at bad pitches, and was very selective. And like I said, anytime you get a team like that that's struggling to find the zone, you're looking to find base runners. We was able to get several base runners and get the hits we needed to plug out a win. But yeah, very ugly game on that side, to say the least.
Well, you get a couple of runs early and take advantage of the wildness, and okay, that can happen. And then it's a 3-3 game after 5, Coach, and I'm thinking, well, okay, we're really moving this game along pretty well considering the amount of walks and things of that nature. But I thought it'd be more of a pitcher's battle down the stretch. Then all of a sudden, the Tigers open it up. They get, they get the lead in the 6th inning on a lot of walks and a couple of key hits. And then the 7th inning, blow away with 10 runs, after getting to 4 in the 6th inning. 14 runs in the last 2 innings, Coach. I think we only had 4 hits in that whole thing. But the big hit, obviously, the Garrett Connell grand slam, and that was a pretty thing to watch.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Garrett's been really seeing the ball well early in the year. I know when we started practice throughout the year, he was stroking the ball really well with the fans in practice, and everybody's like, oh, when he's on, he's fun to watch, and he's got a good looking swing. And when he came up to that bat, I came up to him and I said, hey, I want you to just be yourself. I go, if you find one in there, you got the green light. I said, feel free to wow me, do what you do, and just be Garrett and just put a stroke on it. And he did. I mean, he had a nice shot, and that kind of really broke it open. And from that point on, like I said, I can't get enough credit to Corbin Barrett and Bronson.
Right.
Those guys came in and pitched a great game, kept the ball down. I think we only surrendered I think 3 walks the entire game. So ultimately, that was the big key right there. We had the pitching that day, and
I really think, and let's go back to a previous at bat that Garrett had when he hit that what should have been a double down the third base line. He smoked that ball into the corner, and Coach, that gave the Tigers the lead in the 6th inning. That was a key hit and got him on that way to opening up the game a lot. And of course, they called him out at second base on a not even a close play, and it was just a horrible call. But anyway, the Tigers got the lead at that point, and you're thinking, okay, great. Now if we could just hold it, we had the pitching going, and then the defense is going to have to play. I thought that at bat for him was a key because that was a 2-2 count.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. He's hit that ball well, and like I said, when he came around the base right there, I thought for sure he had it in there. When he went to slide, his foot popped up, and they called him out. I was like, oh no, you got to be kidding me. It was pretty evident that he was safe. Talked to even their coach, and he agreed. And that's baseball. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. So, but yeah, anytime you get some innings like that where you get a key hit, get those kids rallied up, it's kind of nice to have, and hopefully we can continue that with Owensville today.
Another key play in the game, which was early on in the game, was actually when Ellington ran into a double play on a fly ball to center field. The Tigers were aware to see that the runner had left a little bit early and trying to tag and go to third. The Tigers got the ball back, stepped on second, get the double play. Coach, these are like very simple, easy mistakes to make, but they can turn a game around in a heartbeat, can't they?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm trying to teach my players is, just stick to the fundamentals. Let the game come to you. Don't try to do too much. Take what they give you, and just do what you've always been raised to do, and that's play baseball and love it. So, yeah, we try to stress these kids a lot that just play aggressive defense, play smart. Again, like I said, don't overthink the game because it will beat you up pretty quick. But no, I was really proud of my boys. They played well. I know they're excited about the game against Owensville. So, big district team that we're going to be facing today. So, hopefully we can kind of keep the pitching going and get the string some hits together and play good defense today.
Well, let's talk about those Dutchmen. Last year, Tigers went up there, played on their new field, the AstroTurf, and ended up losing that game 1-0 in a very well-pitched game by both teams. I thought it was a well-played game by both teams as well. To one run, it's just one of those things that happens on an infield single. And you know what? What do you do we don't play on AstroTurf that much, and sometimes the ball gets on you, and it opened it up for them to get the 1-0 win. So the Tigers would sure like to give them a little payback on that, as Owensville always has a solid, good, and well-disciplined baseball team.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Owensville's, they're really good at all 3 phases of the game, pitching, hitting, and fielding, and I don't expect this game to be any different. In fact, I think we should see a well-pitched game today. I could easily see a 1-0, 2-1 ball game today. So hopefully our pitching will keep the ball down, force them to put the ball in play, not give up a lot of walks, and we can hopefully capitalize on some of their mistakes and put the ball in play as well. So it should be a good game today. Pretty excited.
And kind of the secret, what you just said there, make them hit the ball, don't give them any walks, because a team like Owensville, they're going to try and run on you. They may do a little bunt and run, hit and run. They like to try and test out the fields, try and put a little panic into them if they see somebody going. Coach, that's just a good, smart baseball team, and that's what they've been doing that for years.
Oh, yeah. That's obviously something you always want to try to stress to your players is, playing baseball the right way, take what they give you. If you got third base and playing deep, feel free to tell your players, hey, man, if you like it, bunt it down the line. Let's get something going, get a rally, steal, hit and run, like you said. Those are all key factors you like to have with your ball club that you can kind of manifest. So hopefully we can kind of do that ourselves a little bit, kind of throw them off the track a little bit, and see what happens.
Well, and one of the things that you were talking about, going back to the Ellington game and going forward, is the defense of the Salem Tigers. It's been pretty good. Now, we had a couple of little hiccups in that early part of that Ellington game where we kind of threw the ball around like a hot potato. But once we got settled in, once we hit to that third inning, Coach, I thought the team played very solid. You played a real good game at home against Steelville. I think the Tigers' defense is a fairly consistent and solid part of their game plan, and if you can keep that going, I think the Tigers could really make a run here.
Yeah, I agree with that. We've been kind of stuck indoors here the last couple of weeks, with the rain and all that, so we haven't been able to really, get outside and do a lot of our ground ball work and fly ball work. So, those errors are going to happen occasionally, and I think, it's all going to come, the more games we play. But, yeah, you're right. This is a good, finally found group of kids. They try to play the game the right way, don't try to do too much. And, the only thing I could do as a coach is just, tell those kids, you just got to keep your heads up, stay positive. The hits will come, just keep making plays like you're capable of, and the rest will take care of itself.
All right, Coach, the best of luck today against the Dutchman of Owensville. Good luck, Coach.
All right, Sam, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Tiger Baseball, it is next.
That has been Tiger Talk with Salem head baseball coach Tony Edwards. And now, Salem Tiger Baseball on KSMO and KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
It's time for Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO Media. Brought to you by Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance Willie Strader Agent, The Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance Cameron Irway Agent, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties Incorporated, That Special Touch Florist and Gifts, Wilson's Mortuary, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Angry Bear Arms. And now it's time for Salem Tiger Sports right here on KSMO Media.
Number 22, catching, Dominic.
And we welcome you to Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Salem Tigers will take on the Owensville Dutchmen. This is a pre-district kind of meet that last year the Owensville Dutchmen came out with a 1-0 win. A very, very good pitching game by both teams and very solid game. But last year Owensville came out on top in their new field. That was over at their high school campus. Today we play here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. It's an absolutely great day. A little cool, a little breeze coming out of the east, which is blowing in from left field. So probably won't see too many balls escape out of the ballpark today, but well, you just never know. You hit one just right, and it could take off, especially if it's the right field. Chance of that flying out of here might actually be not too bad. So in the meantime, let's kind of go over the starting lineups for you. For the Owensville Dutchmen, Dominic Grigatis will be doing the catching today. Derek Brandt will be in center field batting second. Gavin Logue will be their DH batting third. Michael Steinbeck will be pitching today. He'll be in the number 4 slot. Logan Evans will be at first base batting fifth. Eli Wilson will be in right field batting sixth. Desmond Moore will be at second base batting seventh. Ian Krupp will be at shortstop batting number 8, and then batting ninth will be Lane Evans. For the Tigers, Garrett Connell will be on the mound today, caught by Hayden Sanders.
Sanders.
And then it will be in the infield, Wyatt Martin at first, Isaac Westerman at second, Trayton Richter at shortstop, at third, Caden DuBois. In center field, Corbin Berry, Colin Haven at right, and in left field, it will be Jimmy Barton. And we'll come back in 90 seconds after our national anthem. Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only.
Land is selling at an all-time high. Backed by almost 4 decades of experience, Big Iron Missouri agents Justin Hubbs and Gage Saulbeamer provide you with a seamless selling experience. They will get your property sold via listing or unreserved online auction. Big Iron Realty has the experience you deserve, proven results, with an enormous viewing audience of buyers, creating higher selling prices. Let's have a conversation. Call Justin Hubbs or Gage Saulbeamer today.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
As we mentioned, Garrett Connell will be on the hill for the Salem Tigers, as Garrett threw a 2-hitter his last time out, and boy, he would like to do that again today. And Garrett really would like to follow up with that good pitching effort. But the Tigers defense, after struggling in the first 2 innings at Ellington, really came on, played very, very well. Got the key double play on the fly ball to center in that second inning. That kind of thwarted a Ellington rally. And then the Tigers were able to win that one late, getting 14 runs in the 6th and 7th inning. They just blow that one open, winning it 17-4 in that game. So Tigers 2-2 on the season, and they look forward to facing these Dutchmen. They have 3 games scheduled this week. Today against the Dutchmen. Tomorrow they'll be at Licking. That start time, by the way, 5 o'clock tomorrow, 5 o'clock at Licking. And then on Thursday, Tigers are scheduled to face the Potosi Trojans. That game might be difficult if it rains, like they say Wednesday, 1 to 2 inches. That may be a little bit iffy. So we'll keep that in mind as we go through the game today. But the Salem Tigers are in their home white pants. Their jerseys, which have the Carolina blue on the bottom half of their chest and on the back, and also the numbers as well as the letters, are white against that blue, and then the Salem blue on the letters above the numbers on the stripe, kind of like the old Houston Astros jerseys used to be. Very, very nice looking jerseys. White pants, as we mentioned, and they got the Carolina blue cap with the navy blue S on the front. For the Owensville Dutchmen, they'll be in their gray pants with the red striping and piping on the side. Black jerseys with the orange numbers with the white and black outline on those numbers, as well as the lettering on the front. They also have orange helmets. So ready to see them right now here, as it'll be Dominic Grigadis leading it off.
Leading off, number 22, Dominic Grigadis.
Dominic will bat from the right side. We are here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. We welcome you in on the game today. We hope you're going to have a good one. This should be a very good game. Connell on the hill, Sanders back doing the catching. We'll give you that defense as we move along here in the first inning, as the first pitch comes home, and it's in for a strike. Connell pitched so well his first game. Really just changed up, did a lot of different things good in that game. I really followed the lead of Hayden Sanders, who called a great game for the Tigers. Pitch from Connell comes home. There's a fastball and a swing and a miss. Blew it right by Grigadis. Tigers straight away on the infield, which has Wyatt Martin at second base, Isaac Westerman at shortstop, Trayton Richter at third base, Caden DuBois. Zio coming home. Here it is. And a fly ball down the right field line, foul. And the wind just blows it way out of play. I mentioned that wind blowing from the east, which means coming in from the left field into the right field corner. So anybody who might be at the ballpark, you see that the wind screen on the field, the green wind screen, is all puffed in left field. A curveball and a foul off to the right side hung that one a little. And Grigatus fouls it off. Straight away in the outfield for the Tigers, Corbin Barrett in center field. Jimmy Barton's out in left. And in right field, it's Colin Haven. Already looking for baseballs. Too early in the game for that. From the right side, Grigatus waits. Pitch from Connell. Curve, and it hit him. Hit him in the hand. And Grigatus will go to first base as that ball came up and in on him. It was an off-speed pitch, but he got the forearm on it. Forearm to the hand right there by the wrist. And a pinch runner, Bryce Payne. So Payne will come in for Grigatus. He'll be at first base, nobody down. We're in the top of the first inning, just underway here at Salem. Got plenty of time. Come on out to enjoy the game. Or if you can't make it, listen in on KSMO AM and FM, 1340 AM, 95.7 FM. Or stream with us on Facebook, Twitch, on our KSMOradio.com page. Or you can go to YouTube. Derek Brandt stands in. He grounds one in the hole, and a diving effort by Richter comes up empty. A base hit by Brandt. Richter dove, but looked to be caught on that lip out there where the grass and the dirt meets. So it's the first two reaching for Owensville. And Gavin Logue will stand in. He's the DH today. So a hit batsman, a single through the infield. And Lowe from the right side will stand in, crowding that plate as Connell looks. Checks. Throws to second base, and getting back in time was Payne running for Grigatus. A pickoff throw a little bit to the first base side. Payne trying to get a big lead out there. Being held on there, though, by Richter. Pitch comes in, a foul off the right side. That ball jammed him. And Logue fouled it off the fist. I guess nobody went and chased that other ball. Nick still looking to play with one ball out there. This could be a long game. Connell climbs up on the hill. He looks at the runners at first and second. There's nobody out. We're in the top of the first inning. Dutchman at the plate. Logue looks in. Gets the pitch. And it's inside just off the plate. 1-1. Connell trying to jam this right-handed hitter. Some few clouds, a little bit of blue sky, but not much sun right now here. The pitch coming home and a foul back on a high fastball. Connell came right at him, challenged him, said, hit it if you can. 1-2 the count, nobody down. Runners at first and second. We're in the first inning. Tigers 2-2 on the season coming in. From the stretch, Connell looks, checks, brings it, and a foul. That one up a little bit too. Took a little something off, and Logue fouled it straight back. Still 1-2. I believe the last game Connell had, he did not throw a ball in the first inning. He threw nothing but strikes. 1-2 count. Payne at second. Brandt at first. The pitch a little bit low. Sanders able to locate it. 2-2. Payne at second base, waiting to see if Sanders could find the ball. Reluctantly went back to second base. The 2-2 count. Pitch comes home, and a foul off to the right side. Look out, Carr. And just missed it. Hit the tree limb, went way up in the yard over there. It's 2-2 the count. Nobody down. Logue battling Connell here. Garrett looks, checks. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Brandt, and coming in to score is going to be Payne, and the throw not made by Barrett. It's 1-0. Logue didn't hit it real hard, but he got it past Westerman up the middle. An RBI single, 1-0 Owensville.
Number 23, Michael Steinbeck.
Would have been an ideal double play ball, but Westerman was playing over in regular second base position instead of cheating up the middle a little bit. No way he could get to that ball, and it crept into center field where Corbin Barrett brought it back in. Faked to throw home and try and get Brandt to dance off second base. He did not. So it's still first and second, and still nobody out from Michael Steinbeck. Steinbeck, larger than normal. Stocky lad gets in from the right side. Still runners at first and second. Still nobody out. 1-0 Dutchman. And Connell throws back to second base, and they got him. They picked him off as Brandt got a little bit too far off, and then Connell this time threw the ball on the third base side of second base. 2-6 on the putout as Richter put down the tag. And the first out of the inning is recorded. Now double play, and the Tigers can get out of this mess. Connell, the sign from Sanders. Brings it. Check swing and a strike on the outside corner. Like Steinbeck really didn't want to swing at that, but had already made the commitment. 0-1. Short lead by Logue. Another half a step off the pitch. There's the line drive base hit up the middle. Corbin Barrett gets it back in first and second. Steinbeck just took that fastball right back up the middle. That one came back over the plate, and Steinbeck just took back up the gut. Somebody's going to run for him. Looks like number 6, I believe, or 8. I think it might be number 8.
And to run number 8, Connor Flynn.
So Evans will stand in. Right-handed batter right on top of that plate again. There's a chopper at the plate. Foul. Hit the batter. So Owensville's been dancing on the bases here the whole first inning. They've got a run in. Runners at first and second. 1 down. Garrett Connell brings it home in the dirt. Nice scoop by Hayden Sanders. 1-1. Came with that off-speed pitch down and in. Evans will be playing first base today. All these right-handed batters right on top of the plate. 1-1 pitch comes in. A chopper right back to Connell. He throws to second. Out to first base and out a double play. Evans hits into a 1-6-3 double play, and the inning is over. 1 run on a total of 3 hits, no errors, and there was actually just 1 man left. We have now played a half an inning. It's Owensville 1, Salem Tigers coming to bat. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee.
To the bottom of the first inning we go as Michael Steinbeck will get to the hill. Steinbeck got that base hit up the middle in his plate appearance, but that went nowhere for Owensville, so he'll go climb to the hill and take on the Tiger hitters. Dominic Grigatis will be doing the catching. At first base, Logan Evans. At second base, Desmond Moore. Shortstop, Ian Krupp. And over at third base will be Will Louth. In left field, Lane Evans. In right field, Eli Wilson. In center field, Derek Brandt. So we're ready to get this one underway as Corbin Barrett will stand in. Barrett started out the game down in Ellington with a base hit to left. Let's see if we can get this one started the same way or something similar. Dutchman will play Barrett to pull, though that's not his normal stroke. They give him the entire left field line and a bunch of it. Playing back so he could bunt if he wanted to right here. And the pitch comes in, and that's a strike on the inside corner from Michael Steinbeck. Back at all the infield positions. Pitch low and away. Even with the bag really now at third base is Louth. Not very deep in the outfield. Right field probably the deepest. But the wind is blowing in that direction. Barrett stands in. That pitch chopped foul toward the Owensville dugout. 1-2 the count. Leadoff hitter for the Salem Tigers. Caden DuBois up next, and then Garrett Connell. 1-2 the count. Leadoff hitter for the Salem Tigers, Corbin Barrett. And here comes the pitch. That's high with a fastball. Barrett back in. The 2-2 pitch. That's high ball 3. Well, the Tigers saw their fair share of walks against Ellington last week. Maybe a season's worth in one game. And 3-2 pitch. That's high ball 4. And it continues as Caden DuBois steps in. Steinbeck had him 1-2 and then walked him. So Barrett at first base. He'll be held on there by Evans as DuBois stands in. Caden from the right side, a little bit of an open stance, facing Michael Steinbeck, and that pitch a little bit low. They give DuBois right center. They play him to pull. As Steinbeck checks the runner, Barrett not going to pitch, a swing and a miss. Good fastball, good swing, but no connection. 1-1 the count. We are in the first inning, 1-0 Dutchman. The pitch, that ball's up high. DuBois watched that ball kind of tail back in and then kind of flatten out. 2-1 the count. The pitch. There's a foul back to the screen. 2-2. On deck is Garrett Connell. Connell hit the first Tiger home run of the year last week at Ellington. Happened just to be a grand slam. DuBois waits. Barrett off at first, not running. Pitch low and away, ball in the dirt. Down to second base goes Barrett. He's in easily on the wild pitch. Ball in the dirt, knocked down there by Grigatis, but no chance for him to throw out Barrett. So he's in scoring position, a 3-2 count to Caden DuBois. The pitch. Strike 3 call on the outside corner. Steinbeck painted that black on the outside edge, and DuBois down on strikes. First strikeout of the game for either pitcher. O'Connell stands in. Garrett, 5 RBIs that game last week. Pitch comes home, and there's a high fly ball in the right field. Going back, wind's blowing in. It's over the head of the right fielder. That'll be a base hit. Barrett makes the turn. He's going to try and score, and he will score to tie the game. As Eli Wilson, watch what that wind can do, and it kept blowing the ball back over his left shoulder, and he just couldn't recover in time. It'll be an RBI double for Garrett Connell. Wind-blown double, but you take him how you can get him. That ball is hit high in the air to right field, and in comes Barrett all the way from second base as Wilson kept trying to figure that one out. He moved to his right, then tried to drift back to his left. The wind coming out of the east at about 15 miles an hour just kept drifting that ball away from him. And a right-handed batter hitting the ball to right field anyway. It's going to tail. He didn't get it. We're tied 1-1. Colin Havens standing in. Takes that one just a little bit high. Good fastball by Steinbeck. 1-1 our score here, first inning. Sun has made its way out, and that pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Looked like a slider thrown there by Steinbeck. Haven with a big hole on the right side. They're trying to keep Garrett close. That pitch also on the outside edge, and Colin taking all the way, and it's quickly 1-2. Haven playing right field. Pitch from Steinbeck coming in. That pitch is just a little outside. Keep trying to paint that outside corner. Done a pretty good job of that in the game today. Got Dubois on the outside fastball and has nicked that black twice with Haven. The pitch inside off the plate. 3-2. Connell with a fairly moderate lead at second base. Steinbeck doesn't even look. That pitch is high, ball 4. And Haven walks. I thought maybe I can't count. Colin was waiting for the umpire to instruct him. So 2 walks in the inning. One has come around to score on Steinbeck. The second one, Colin Haven now down at first base. First and second, one down. Tigers have a run home. And Richter takes it high, ball 1. A strategically well-placed bunt down the third base line would be an automatic base hit. Guarantee it. Keep it about 2 feet off the line and about 60 feet down. Fastball, it's a strike. It's delayed call there by the umpire. One and 1 to count, one down. Trevathan Richter waits. Steinbeck brings it. Swing and a miss. Steinbeck threw the ball so hard his hat fell off. Or he has a lot of hair. And just kind of drifted off. 1 and 2 to count. The pitch. There's a high pop-up. Short center field. And caught by the second baseman just out in the grass on the infield fly rule. So Richter pops out. And Jimmy Barton will stand in.
Number 25, Jimmy Barton.
Wind now has changed just a little out of the southeast now. Blowing almost directly in to the home plate area. Between that and the right side. The pitch comes home to Barton. And a swing and a miss. Kind of tried to check that swing. Already gone around. Runners at first and second, 2 down now. 1-1 our score. We're in the first inning. The pitch to Barton and a swing and a miss. Again, the hat falls off of Michael Steinbeck. For Owensville, it'll be Eli Wilson, Desmond Moore, and Ian Krupp when they come up in the second inning. The pitch up high with a curve. 1 and 2. Barton looking for a key RBI single right here on this breezy afternoon. Steinbeck checks the runners. The pitch. Foul off to the right side. Good swing by Jimmy. Chasing that ball down there, catcher Dominic Grigatis. So wind-blown double by Garrett Connell tied the game. He's at second. Haven at first, 2 down. 1 and 2 count to Jimmy Barton. Hayden Sanders is on deck. And the pitch comes home in the dirt. Nice scoop there by Grigatis. That could have put Tigers at second and third. Played that bounce nicely, trapped it against his body. No advancement by either runner. The 2-2 pitch, and there's a line drive into left field. That ball's going to sink and fall for a base hit. Connell makes the turn. He's going to score as the left fielder can't handle it, and it'll be 2-1 Salem on the base hit by Barton, and then the error on the left fielder, Lane Evans. Connell had stopped and came home on the error, and so Haven all the way to third base, and Barton at second.
Number 23, Hayden Sanders.
So Hayden Sanders will bat from the right side. 3 hits for Owensville in that first inning, and Sanders pops this one into right field. That might fall. That might fall. It does fall for a base hit. Run's going to score. Here comes Barton. He's going to score. And it's 4-1 Salem Tigers on the pop fly base hit by Sanders, about 3 feet fair down the right field line. He drives in too, and we'll have a runner for Hayden. Barton running with the pitch, of course, with 2 outs. Easily came in. Desmond Moore got as far out there as he could. But he was about 1.5 feet shy of getting to that ball. And the Salem Tigers have put a 4th spot on the board here in the first inning, most of it with 2 outs. Isaac Westerman at the plate. The pitch. That's a little bit high. Hanger trying to dance around down there, and Grigatis, who has a good arm, threw it down there to Logan Evans, but Brendan Hanger able to get back. The pitch to Westerman. Gets away from the catcher. It was right down the middle. He botched it. He can't find it. And the Tiger player going to try to go to third on that, and he will make it. Hanger just kind of lollygagged down to second base, and the catcher, Grigatis, went to his left. The ball went to the right. He couldn't find it, and Hanger goes all the way around, running for Sanders from first to third. That's a pass ball, by the way. That was a strike. And somehow Grigatis missed it, botched it, and the ball went back to the screen. 2-1 to count on Westerman. Another duck on the puddle out there wanting to come home. The pitch, swing and a miss. Isaac took a hard cut at that one, but it was drifting away from him. And it's 2-2. Wyatt Martin on deck. The pitch comes home. Just a little low and outside, 3-2. Steinbeck has thrown a lot of pitches here in this first inning. 4-1 Salem. Big base hit by Jimmy Barton and Hayden Sanders with 2 out. The pitch inside, ball 4. And Westerman draws the walk, and Wyatt Martin will be the 9th man to bat in this first inning. And coach will come on out and talk to his hurler. From Owensville, Steinbeck led off a walk with Corbin Barrett. Had him 1-2 in the count and walked him. Then Caden DuBois called out on strikes on a 3-2 pitch. Garrett Connell then hit a high fly ball at a fairly deep right field that got up in the wind. And Eli Wilson, the right fielder, misjudged it, couldn't bring it down. So Barrett came around to score on that. And Colin Haven walked. Trevathan Richter popped out on the infield fly rule with runners at first and second and made it 2 out. And Barton singled to left field where the outfielder Lane Evans had that one go off his glove for an error. That allowed Connell to score. And then Hayden Sanders blooped a base hit down the right field line. And that brought in Haven and Barton. So Westerman has walked first and third. 2 down for Wyatt Martin. 4-1 Salem. We're in the first inning. Big hole on that left side where the third baseman, Will Louth, is holding on the runner. Now he backs off a little bit. The shortstop, Krupp, hitting up the middle. 2 down. A pitch to Martin. Outside, ball 1. Martin in the Steelville game had the only RBI, a line out to deep left center field, ended up being a sacrifice fly. The pitch, that's just on the outside corner. Very good pitch. Took a little something off. They give Martin a whole bunch of room out in left center. Center fielder Brandt cheating over in the right center. Now the runner starts to go to second base, and they throw back to third, and safe as he got in there. So a stolen base by Westerman as Hanger started to come down the line, forced to throw back, and so Westerman gets the stolen base. He's at second base and third for Martin, who takes that one down low in the dirt. 2-1. Just a football field of room out in left center. The pitch to Martin and a ground ball right to third. He has it throw high and off line and gets away from the first baseman. As Evans couldn't bring it down, 2 runs are going to score, and Martin will end up at second base. Louth got the ball right even with the bag, about 2 steps off, and then threw one way over the head. The first baseman, Logan Evans, for an error, and allows 2 runs to score. It's 6-1 Salem. Hanger scores. Westerman comes around to score. And now the 10th man to bat in the inning. Corbin Barrett stands in. That ball gets away, but Martin does not see it and cannot advance from second base. 2 errors in the inning. 1 not really affecting anything now at this stage with the error by the left fielder, but this one here with 2 out allows 2 more runs to score for Salem. 6-1 as Barrett fouls it straight back. One right in on his hands. So Steinbeck walked Barrett back in the first after having Barrett down 1-2 in the count. The pitch. Inside low, 2-1. Du Bois is on deck. Salem with 3 hits in the inning have been given 3 walks. The pitch a foul off to the left side, off the pole. Oh, that's extra points. Off the pole and off the top of the dugout. Oh, that's bonus points. At least he didn't break a light. That's a bill. 2-2 to count. The pitch. Strike 3 call. Ball slider cuts back over the outside edge, and Barrett called out on strike. Second strikeout by Steinbeck, but not until the Tigers score 6 times. They do so on 3 hits, 2 errors, and a man left at second base. We've now played 1 full inning. It's 6-1 Salem. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Breezy afternoon here in Dent County, and we hope you're having a chance to still swing on by the ballpark if you're listening in on KSMO 1340 AM or on the FM side now, 95.7. No, we're not at full power on that FM side yet. We're working on it. Hope to have it there in the very, very near future. But if you are tuning us in there, we're glad that you're along with us. Also, don't forget, you can stream us on KSMO Media. We have 3 different outlets. Make it easy on you. That way, if you don't like one, you always go to another one. We have you on Facebook, also on YouTube, and on our KSMORadio.com Twitch account. So thank you for joining us, however you are with us this afternoon. 6-1, Salem Tigers on top. Standing in is Eli Wilson. Wilson in right field misjudged that fly ball by Connell. That allowed the Tigers to get the game tied back in the first inning. Garrett brings it home to the lefty, and a fastball in the outside corner for a strike. They play him just a shade to pull, give him a little bit of left center field. Connell ready, brings it in. Fastball, a foul straight back. Garrett's got good stuff, always could throw hard. Has developed that straight change this year. Quickly 0-2. Wilson back in. Connell's ready. The sign from Sanders. He brings the 0-2 come home, and a fastball. Strike 3 call. Outside corner. He painted it with the fastball. And Wilson called out on strikes. First strikeout by Connell.
Number 11, Desmond Moore.
Desmond Moore standing in for the right side. Boy, these guys for Owensville right on top of that plate. Wiggles that bat as the pitch comes in. That's a little bit low. Ball 1. Right in the middle of the batter's box is Moore. Got a small, closed stance, but not much. The pitch, fastball fouled on the right side. That'll go out across the street on Dilworth Lane. Tigers straight away for Moore. Not very deep. Slightly statured young man. And the 1-1 coming home. Foul off to the right side again. While you're over there. While you're there. Caught that one off the end of the bat, so that one's a little bit more around in the middle of the field, out that way. 1-2 to count. Garrett's ready. Brings it. And there's a line drive. That's a base hit into right center field. Over to cut it off is Barrett. He can't do so. Moore making a chance to turn. Goes to second, and he's in there with a double. Barrett got over there, couldn't cut it off cleanly, and Moore gets in with a double. He was hustling out of the batter's box, so Ian Croup will stand in.
Number 2, Ian Croup.
So runner at second base, 1 out for their shortstop. Right-handed batter. Moore with good speed. Boy, he showed it right there. He can really run. That fastball just missed outside. Garrett's pitches have been a tad bit up today. Like Steelville, he had that ball down. A few of these have been getting up in the right around the waist area, and there's a foul off to the right side. Still looking for baseballs out there, Nick. They've got 2 of them. Coach was hoarding them. 3 of them, my goodness. They're multiplying quickly. 1 out, 1 on, 1-1 to count. Connell checks the runner. Richter trying to keep him close. Fastball inside. 2-1. Lane Evans is on deck. 6-1 Salem Tigers here in the second inning. As the pitch comes in, there's a chopper foul toward the Tiger dugout, and it goes out the exit of the dugout into the player area. 2-2 to count, 1 down. Martin in even with the bag at first base, while Du Bois about a step behind at third. And the 2-2 pitch coming. Chopper towards short. Richter has it. The throw to first is in time. Runner at third base advances. Good job by Richter to surround that ball, having to dodge the runner more. And so Logan Evans, their left fielder, stands in with a runner at third, 2 down. 6-1 Salem. We're in the top of the second inning. Connell looks at Moore, working from the stretch. Brings it home, and a grounder foul on the first base side. Owensville always has been a good contact team. Usually pretty good at fundamentals, but made a tough error from the third baseman to allow a couple extra runs to score on a pretty routine ground ball. He just threw it away over the head of Logan Evans. Now Connell throws one over to Du Bois, not on the bag. But he was near enough to the bag that they didn't call a balk. The 0-1 pitch coming home. And a chopper, big chopper towards Martin. And they're going to call it a foul ball and a big 0-2. Wyatt snared it, tried to make it look fair, the best he could. The umpire looking right down the line. Called it a foul. It's 0-2. Top of the order with Dominic Grigatis on deck. 0-2 to count. Connell brings it, a swing and a chopper back towards Garrett. He has it. A throw to first base in time, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, a man left. We've now played an inning and a half. We go to the bottom of the second inning with the Salem Tigers leading the Owensville Dutchmen 6-1. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
We go to the bottom of the second inning. Michael Steinbeck back to the hill for Owensville. I don't see any lineup changes, so we'll just move forward from there. Grigatis fires it down to second base as Du Bois gets ready to stand in. 6 runs in that first inning on 3, count them, 3 base hits. Key error, though, by third baseman at that time. Will Louth allowed those last 2 runs to score. Makes it a little bit more lopsided, 6-1. Sanders with a key 2-out single to brought in 2. Du Bois takes that one in the dirt. Just Hayden pops that one down the right field line and fair by about 2 to 3 feet. Moore gave it a chase from second base, couldn't get there, and 2 runs scored. Du Bois watches one tail off the outside edge for a strike right on the black. 1-1. Straight away for Caden in the outfield and infield. A pitch fouled off the end of the bat. 1-2 to count. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Connell's given up 4 hits, but only 1 run. Pitch comes home, low and outside with a look like a curve, a hard curve. A little bit of overcastness again. And the 2-2, swing and a miss. Du Bois down on strikes. Blew that one by him. Second strikeout in a row for Steinbeck as he got buried to end the first inning, and Garrett Connell will stand in. Connell hit a fly ball out to right field, fairly deep, as Wilson backs up a few more steps And the wind at that time, blowing directly out of the east, just blew that ball kind of away from Wilson as he went to his right and tried to come back to his left. Nice curveball there by Steinbeck in for a strike. Ball eluded Wilson, fell, and Barrett, who had walked, came around to score to tie it at 1-1. The pitch, low and outside. 1-1. One down here in the bottom of the second inning. Thanks for joining us for Tiger Baseball. Pitch in the dirt. Grigatis checks that one, takes his helmet off, puts it back on. Deep in the infield, except for third base. Way deep in right field. A swing and a miss for Garrett Connell, who hit that grand slam down Ellington last Thursday. In the cold, misty. Pitch low and away in the dirt. Again, Grigatis knocking that one down. It's 3-2. We don't keep a pitch count up here, but I know Steinbeck had to throw at least 30 pitches in that first inning. He had a lot of 3-2 counts. And he walked 3. The pitch to Connell. Fouled it back. Well, ball was right on top of Garrett, and he was able to go down and stay alive. Right around the knees on the inside corner. Right-handed batter gets back in. The pitch from Steinbeck, and it's outside high. Ball 4 and another walk for the Salem Tigers. Hey, nobody wants to pitch to him.
Number 11, Colin Haven.
So, I don't remember in the Steelville game, but I'm going to go look. As the pitch goes low and away to Haven. Tigers were given 3 walks in that game, 20 in the last game, now 4 more. That's 27 walks in just over 2 games. Now Steinbeck fakes a throw to first base. He stepped off. Haven with a 1-0 count. Big hole on that right side where Garrett waits, and that pitch, a strike on the outside edge. Again, Steinbeck going that direction. You would think Colin would be looking to put that ball in play over there. He's done that in the past. 1-1, runner going, to pitch a strike. The throw after a double clutch by Grigatis is way too late. And Connell in with a stolen base. I don't think Dominic got a good grip on that ball the first time. Tried it again and threw it. Garrett was already on his way up. So he's at second. A 1-2 count to Colin Haven. Trayton Richter on deck. Haven walked his first time up. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 4 strikeouts now for Steinbeck, and Richter will stand in.
Number 29, Trayton Richter.
Salem with 6 runs in the first inning. Owensville with 1. That's our score, 6-1. We're in the bottom of the second. Richter takes it high, ball 1 with a fastball. They give him left center field. Not very deep for Trayton. Connell with a good lead at second base. The pitch, and a pop fly off to the left side, out of play, going down the hill toward the administration building. Richter popped out to second, got an infield fly back in that first inning. Steinbeck checks the pitch high. 2-1. Salem will be at Licking tomorrow, 5 o'clock game time, not 4:30 as it says on your schedule. It's 5 o'clock. They changed that start time. The pitch. There's a pop fly off to the left side again by Richter. And it's 2-2. For Owensville, it will be the top of the order in the third inning. Grigatis, Brandt, and Logue. The 2-2. Inside fastball up and in. Off the plate, 3-2 again for Steinbeck. Lefty waits. Steinbeck checks. Brings it. And a grounder foul smashed between the legs of Coach Tony Edwards. No kick save there. Probably a wiser decision not to make the kick save. 3-2 the count. Richter waits. Steinbeck looks, brings it, and rounder towards second base. Moore has it to throw to first in time to retire the side. 4-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, a walk, one left. We've now played 2 full innings. Salem Tigers lead this one 6-1. We'll go to the third inning when we return in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Inman Insurance in Rolla and Salem if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Garrett Connell back to the hill. We see their coach out talking to the umpire about possibly, I guess, some lineup changes. Of course, we are not privy to those. We'll just have to find numbers as they go out. So Grigadis will come up to lead things off. We see Brandt in the on-deck circle, so it's not those two guys. Oh, we'll wait and see. It's about the best we can do. So Grigadis, who was hit by a pitch and scored the only run. Well, his runner did. Bryce Payne.
Number 22, Dominic Grigadis.
Grigadis will stand in. We're in the third inning, 6-1 Salem. Garrett Connell getting the start today. Has given up 4 hits, but only the 1 run. Grigadis got hit by a pitch. Trying to bunt, and it's a strike. Du Bois a step in front of the bag at third base. Tigers otherwise pretty much straight away for this hitter. The pitch comes home, fastball. Just a little bit high, just missing outside, 1-1. Nice crowd on hand. On a cool afternoon, that breeze coming out of the east, southeast. So 1-1 comes in. There's a high fly ball to right field. Haven going back on the bat. He's going to have to go back a lot farther. That ball's going to get down and end up being a leadoff double for Grigadis. Ball inside out swing, hit to right field, and Collin went after it. And, of course, the wind kind of blowing the ball that way. Wasn't going to get there.
Number 21, Derek Brandt.
So Brandt will stand in. Again, Bryce Payne running for Grigadis.
Bryce Payne.
So Payne to second base. Brandt, who singled his first time up. He got a ground ball to left side. Wind is still blowing kind of toward the right field line and in sometimes. So from the east-southeast, as that pitch comes in, a check swing foul off the bat of Derek Brandt. As I mentioned, Brandt got a single just to the right of Trevathan Richter on the lip of the infield. Ball wasn't hit extremely hard, but far enough from Trevathan, just could not get to it. Runner at second base, leadoff double, nobody out. Pitch to Brandt. There's a line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. And getting it in is Barrett. Runner going to not score, but he throws it all the way in. So the man at first base goes down to second. Not a good play by Corbin Barrett. He did not throw that ball down lower. Could be cut off. And so a base hit turns almost into a double as Payne stops at third. So runners now at second and third and nobody out for Gavin Logue. This is a good hitting team for Owensville. You just cannot give them extra bases. Barrett thought it might be a play at the plate. You got a 6-1 lead. You keep the man at first base. Now it's second and third. The pitch, a little bit low with a fastball. Logue single in the right center field, a line drive. Or to the, I shouldn't say actually right center, but a line drive past Westerman up the middle. The pitch comes home. Fastball inside corner for a strike as Logue V'd away from that. Steinbeck on deck. 6-1 Salem. The pitch comes home from Connell on a swing and a miss on a high fastball. 1-2 the count. Garrett could sure use a strikeout here. Logue back in. The 1-2 coming home and a swing and right back to Connell. They got the man caught between second or third and home. Play goes now back to Sanders. Sanders back to Connell. Connell will tag him out. Runner still at second and third. Garrett did the right thing, chasing him back toward third base. And threw the ball maybe just a smidge early. Logue reaches on the fielder's choice. He's at second as Payne is out. And Brandt goes to third. 1-5-2-5-1. 5-2-5-1. Make that 1-5-2-1. One out, the pitch. Strike caught in the outside corner to Michael Steinbeck. He singled up the middle his first time. Still 6-1, one out in the third inning. Logan Evans on deck. Pitch comes in inside, chasing Steinbeck off the plate. 1-1 to count. Garrett Connell looking into Sanders for the sign. The 1-1 swing and a chopper towards the third base line. Throw in time for the out runner trying to score. He will to make it 6-2. Steinbeck gets the RBI on the ground out. 1-3. Good job by Connell to get off the mound. That's a tough place. That is almost a guaranteed hit in most cases. Garrett got down the line. Steinbeck not the fleetest of foot. So it's 6-2 with Evans now at the plate. He hit into a double play. Back in the first inning. Connell would like to limit the damage here to this one run. The pitch comes home. High fastball. A double, a base hit, fielder's choice, and a ground out. 2 outs, run in. Fastball high, 2-0. Eli Wilson would normally be on deck, but they've got Landon Valley on deck, so he must be the replacement that the coaches were talking about. The pitch, fastball high, 3-0. Haven't really seen anybody warm up, so but there might be somebody down there behind the dugout that got loose. Don't know. 3-0 count to Logan Evans. And the pitch. He took a strike right down the middle. Evans wears number 15 on his black jersey. It's in orange. Owensville colors, black and orange. Connell. Man at third base, 2 down. That's high, ball 4, his first walk. And Eli Wilson, who's supposed to be going to bat, we bat for by Landon Valley.
Number 3, Landon Valley.
So Wilson, who was in right field, we'll have to see if Landon Valley goes to the outfield. Now the umpire wants to talk to the coach. No, because he doesn't need to talk to the coach. He looks down at him. And maybe that wasn't the change that the coach was talking about. First and third, 2 down. We're in the third inning. A run is in. 6-2, Salem with the lead. Got all 6 runs in the first inning. Owensville, 1 in the first. Now have scored 1 here in the third. Landon Valley waits. Right-handed batter. The pitch from Connell. There's a line drive in the right center field. Collin is right there. He lets it fall in front of him for a base hit. Haven got the jump, but then pulled up and let it fall. And Valley singles in a run to make it a 6-3 game. Collin got a great jump on the ball, got right there, and then pulled up, let it fall.
Number 11.
And the run comes home at 6-3. Desmond Moore will stand in. He doubled to right center his first time up. The pitch. That's a strike on the outside edge. Connell looks back. Runner there. The pitch comes home with a foul off the end of the bat, making it 0-2. Evans at second base. Valley at first. He got the RBI single. Tigers will have Barton, Sanders, and Westerman in the third inning. The pitch from Connell coming home. Curveball low. Nice scoop there by Hayden Sanders, keeping the runners where they are. 1-2. 6-3 our score. We're in the top of the third inning. 2 down. Runners at first and second. And the pitch. A chopper towards third. Du Bois has it to throw to first base. Not in time. It allows the man to get to first base as Caden double clutched and Moore beat it out. He's got good speed. And now the bases are loaded. That's a mental error on Caden Du Bois, who could have gone back to third base with a slow running man from second.
Number 2.
Took his time, but too much time, and then double clutched, and now the bases are loaded. On the infield single, and Coach Edwards going to come out and talk to Garrett Connell. Well, a couple of maybe not so good defensive plays here in the last couple of bats. Not very aggressive, I might say. Maybe not good defensive plays, might not be the right term, but very aggressive plays. Caden took it too much time. Colin Heaven kind of took the safe way out. And so Owensville has tallied 2 here in this inning and have the bases loaded for Ian Krupp. The last thing you want to do is give a team like the Dutchman here a couple of extra chances at it. And John Sansucci is standing on deck in place of Lane Evans. So we'll see if that change is made. 6-3 our score now. So Krupp stands in. Third inning. 4 hits down this inning for Owensville. The pitch comes home. That's a strike on the outside edge. Three runs in. 3 men on. Pitch comes home. There's a high pop fly on the infield. Westerman calls for it and drops the ball. A run scores. Another man's going to try and score. He will as the throw goes back to the screen. And the runners will move up. It's 6-5 on a pop fly that Isaac Westerman dropped. 2 errors on Isaac, 1 on the drop and then 1 on the throw, and it's a 6-5 ball game.
Number 7, John Sansucci.
Well, we've talked about it here the last couple of years. Kids and pop flies anymore. They just don't have confidence in catching them. And I have no idea why. I know they don't get a lot of outside practice time, though, with all the rain, but Westerman dropped it, allowed 2 runs to score when his throw to home over Sanders' head went way over his head off the screen. So now 4 runs here in the third. Runners at second and third for Sansucci, who stands in. John Sansucci. Pitch by Connell in the dirt. A lot of this damage occurring with 2 out. The pitch. Fastball high, 2-0. Top of the order, and Gregatas stands in. Salem has 6-1 lead going into this inning. A leadoff double. Then a base hit by Brandt, the fielder's choice. A ground out with 2 down, and everything started going crazy. And that pitch is inside, 3-0. At third base, it's Moore. At second base, Krupp. John Sansucci waits. Connell brings it. That's high ball. Bases are loaded for Gregatas. A lot of pitches thrown in this inning by Garrett Connell. Well, does not have the command that he had against Steelville, but has not gotten defensive help here in this inning. Bases loaded, 2 out. Salem with a 1-run lead. Gregatas, who has been hit and doubled, takes the strike on the outside corner. Good fastball by Garrett. Gregatas' double went to right field. He's ready. So is Connell. The pitch. There's a ground ball towards DuBois, right through his legs. 2 runs are going to score, and Owensville will lead it 7-6 as DuBois didn't get the tailgate down, tried to go to third before he had the ball. The error allows 2 runs in, and it's now 7-6 Owensville. Now 3 errors in this inning for the Salem Tigers. And they'll meet on the mound to talk about it, but that ball was not hit hard. Caden trying to catch the ball and run at the same time, and you can't usually do both. Had the man coming right at him. Missed the ball altogether, and it trickled into left field, allowing 2 runs to come in. So a 6-run inning for Owensville here in this third. 7-6 Dutchman. Two key errors have led in 4 runs here with 2 out. So Derek Brandt will stand in. He's 2 for 2. Pitch coming to him. Low gets away from Sanders. Runner trying to go to third. The throw there is not in time. Ball in the dirt, and Hayden got over there as quickly as possible, but his throw was not in time. So runners at second and third with 2 down. Seven-6 Dutchman. Pitch coming to Brandt. Here it is. That fastball's high, 2-0. Cool afternoon. Clouds pretty well have taken over now. You see a few little patches of blue, but not much. As the pitch comes in, there's a line drive into right center. That's going to bring in 2 more. That's going to plug the gap and go all the way near the fence. making the turn and pulling up at second. No, going for third. And no communication. In with a triple is Brandt, and it's 9-6. Throw came into Westerman. He did not know the man was going to third, and so he pulled up, and then when he saw, it was too late. A triple, 2 RBIs. 3 for 3 for Brandt in this game, and it's 9-6. Gavin Logue will stand in. Reaches on fielder's single. He's 1 for 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Can't give it 5 outs in an inning or 6. And that's what the Tigers have done here for Owensville. They have scored 8 runs in this fourth. There's a ground ball up the middle. Richter has it. Throw to first is in time to retire the side, but not until 8 runs come home. They do so on a total of 5 hits, 3 huge errors, and there was a man left. We have now played a total of 3 or 2.5. We'll do the bottom of the third inning. 9-6 Owensville. Will come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831. Well, some changes as Valley will come in to pitch for Steinbeck, who went 2 innings. Steinbeck gave up in his time at the on the mound 3 hits, 6 runs. Of those 4 were earned. He did walk 4, and he struck out 4. But Valley will come on in, and he will take his place. Moving to third base is the former pitcher, Michael Steinbeck. And out in left field, it's John Sansucci. And I believe... if I'm not mistaken, there's a new right fielder, but couldn't see it, so I didn't catch his number, but we think there is. Barton will swing and miss facing Valley. 9-6 Owensville, an 8-run third inning. I haven't tallied the unearned runs there. It's a bunch. Six unearned runs in that inning. Fastball and a strike 3 call on Jimmy Barton. So Valley gets his first strikeout as he faces Barton. And standing in will be Hayden Sanders. Valley, a right-hander. Grigade is still doing the catching. Brandt still in center field. Sansucci now in left. Steinbeck at third. At short, Krupp. At second, Moore. Logan Evans still at first. Fastball right down the middle for a strike. Westerman is on deck. Valley's ready, brings on the next one. And there's a line drive down the left field line, but it's going to be foul. Hayden got out in front, took a little something off that one. And he hits it foul. Straight away for Sanders, even though he popped one down the right field line his first time. Actually play him just a shade to pull, give him right center. 2 RBIs on that pop fly base hit. That pitch low and away, goes back to the screen. 1 run in the first inning for Owensville, but 8 in that third. Tigers got 6 in the first inning. 2 of those on a bad throw, so Tigers took advantage of an errors, but 3 big errors hurt the Salem Tigers in that third. Fastball outside corner, and Sanders called out on strikes. Second strikeout for Valley, who's been pinpoint. And Westerman checks in.
Number 3, Isaac Westerman.
Westerman batting from the right side. He walked his first time up. That pitch is up and in. Two down here in the third, and that pitch low and away by Valley. 2-0. Wyatt Martin on deck. Wind still kind of blowing directly into the hitter. Fastball outside, 3-0. Overcast afternoon now here in Dent County. 3-0 pitch comes in. That's ball 4, so Westerman earns his second walk of the day.
Number 10, Wyatt Martin.
So Martin will stand in. He reached on an error by the third baseman at that time, which was Will Louth. Well, Louth's out of the game now, and Steinbeck over at third, and that pitch in for a strike to Martin. Wyatt playing first base. At first is Westerman being held on there by Logan Evans. The pitch upstairs to a 1-0, or 1-1, excuse me. Left center field again, the place for Wyatt Martin to go. They give him a lot of green out there. Play him to pull at right field as well. The pitch up and in, 2-1. Top of the order will follow Martin here in the third inning for the Salem Tigers, who trail it by 3. Salem and the Licking Wildcats tomorrow, starting at 5 at Licking. We'll be there to bring it to you on KSMO Radio. The pitch, swing and a miss. Wyatt took a pitch at a high fastball. Took a whack at the high fastball and high pitch right there. Did not make connections. It's 2-2. Westerman a short lead at first. The pitch to Martin coming up and in. 3-2. Westerman should be running on this. Coach Reardon says run on this pitch. Run. But don't get picked off. 3-2 pitch. Going to pitch up and in. Ball 4. And Martin draws the walk. Back-to-back walks here after back-to-back strikeouts. And Corbin Barrett will stand in. He's the tying run at the plate.
Number 20, Corbin Barrett.
Barrett wears number 20. Left-handed batter, leans back. Facing Landon Valley, and a little pop fly on the infield. Steinbeck, almost in his tracks, makes the catch, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 walks, 2 left. We've now played 3. It's 9-6. Owensville will come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem. Visit our website, the Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
As we return for the 4th inning, Garrett Connell still on the hill for the Salem Tigers, but boy, did not get much support in that 3rd inning, as Owensville scored 8 times, but only 2 of those runs were earned. Some key errors just opened that up for the Dutchman, and they took advantage of it. Okay, Michael Steinbeck will lead things off. He is 1 for 2 today.
Number 23, Michael Steinbeck.
Derek Brandt 3 for 3 today, and 2 singles and a triple. Steinbeck waits, the right-handed batter. Pops it up into a short right field. Coming in is Haven. Going out is Westerman. And Westerman has this one for 1 out. Ball kept tailing away, and Isaac did a good job of following that one.
Number 15, Logan Evans.
Evans will stand in. He hit a double play and then walked. Scored a run in that 3rd inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's how it should be done. Pitch comes into Evans. That's a strike. Lights coming on here at the ballpark. Straight away for this hitter, Logan Evans. That pitch, that's a strike on the outside edge. Quickly 0-2. We are in the 4th inning. 0-2 to count. 1. Valley coming on last inning to take over pitching. 2 down. We're in the top of the 4th inning. 9-6 Owensville, and there's a line drive into right center. There's Count Haven again. Backs up and lets that ball play him. It'll be a base hit. So Valley singles in the same place he singled last time.
Number 11, Desmond Moore.
Desmond Moore will stand in. He has reached base twice, once with a double and a single. That's Valley's 2nd hit. Runner going to pitch in the dirt, gets by Sanders. Valley at second base on the wild pitch. 1-0 the count. Desmond Moore, who has singled and doubled, standing at the plate. Pitch from Connell. He holds on to the ball. The pitch, up and in. Valley at second base, 2 down. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Owensville with a 3-run lead, 9-6. Pitch comes home. There's a chopper right back towards Connell. He has it, bobbles it, gets it, throws it, got it. 1-3 on a putout, no runs. 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We've now played 3.5 to the bottom of the fourth. We go 9-6 Owensville. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Here.
There is one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, to the bottom of the fourth we go. Landon Valley out there. And Dick Frillman and I are going over some rosters. Gotta be that kid, you think? Could be the other kid, though, if he would turn. I think it's the other kid. Make him turn right. Go run back. Can't get your number this way. I got a ball. Oh. Just won't turn, will he? So here in the bottom of the fourth inning, Tigers will try and put a few hits together and start cutting into this 3-run lead by the Dutchman. Valley back to the hill. Tigers threatened with a couple of walks last inning, but Barrett popped out. So it'll be Du Bois, Connell, and then Haven. I think that's 8. Yes. All right, so we have the debate is over. Again, in right field, it's Connor Flynn. So that must be Connor. That can't be Connor Flynn. I guess it could be. So Du Bois standing in. Pitch on the outside corner. Umpire's been very consistent with that pitch, whether it's just right on the black or a smidge off. He's been calling it a strike. Valley's ready. Brings it home to Du Bois. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Du Bois has struck out twice in this game. Gets back in. Made an error at third base. Pitch comes home. Outside with a fastball. 1-2. Tigers are warming up in their bullpen. The pitch, there's a swing and a miss. Du Bois down on strikes the third time today. And that is strikeout number 3.
Number 15, Garrett Connell.
So Connell will stand in. You think it is? Yep. I do see it now right off the bracket there. Connell has a double in this game, and he's walked. The pitch to him is in for a strike on a straight change. Does look like Isaac Westerman warming up in the bullpen. The pitch coming home. Swing and a miss. Good cut. Connor Flynn, who we feel is in right field. Pitch comes in, just missed that corner. 1-2. Garrett with a grand slam the other day in Ellington. Also roped one down the left field line. Pitch from Valley. There's a foul straight back on one up in the zone. They give Connell a bunch of right center field. He gets back in from the right side. A slightly open stance. The 1-2 from Valley. Here it is. Strike 3 call on the inside corner. Took a little something off, and Garrett couldn't pull the trigger. That is strikeout number 4 for Valley. And Haven stands in.
Number 11, Colin.
Colin has walked, scored, struck out. Landon Valley, the right-hander, brings it in. That's a little bit low. 9-6 our score with Owensville on top. 2 down here in the 4th inning to pitch. Swing and a miss on one maybe a little off the edge of the plate. Colin saw something he liked, took a whack at it, didn't get it. Valley got good stuff. The 1-1 pitch coming home. Here it is. The off-speed pitch just a little bit high. Like a curveball, straight up and down. That one missed. 2-1 to count to Haven. Here it is. That's a strike on the outside corner. Pitch has been called all afternoon by the umpire, and Tigers batters just have not had success with it. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Haven down on strikes as Valley strikes out the side. He's got 5 in the game. Down in order go the Tigers. 1, 2, 3. We go to the 5th inning. It's 9-6 Owensville. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only.
Land is selling at an all-time high. Backed by almost 4 decades of experience, Big Iron Missouri agents Justin Hubbs and Gage Saulbeamer provide you with a seamless selling experience. They will get your property sold via listing or unreserved online auction. Big Iron Realty has the experience you deserve, proven results, with an enormous viewing audience of buyers, creating higher selling prices. Let's have a conversation. Call Justin Hubbs or Gage Saulbeamer today.
9-6 our score is Isaac Westerman to the hill for the Salem Tigers. Garrett Connell will go to shortstop here in the top of the 5th. He'll go to short. Barrett out in center. Trevathan Richter will move over to second base as Westerman goes to the hill. Hayden Sanders will do the catching, and Caden DuBois still at third base. Barrett in center, Sanders in right. Out in left field, it's Jimmy Barton. So just the 3 up the middle, Westerman, Richter, and Connell. They'll just change positions. Throw down by Sanders. We're ready to go here in this top of the 5th inning. 9-6 Owensville. Westerman will be pitching to Ian Krupp. Krupp, a right-handed batter. Krupp has gotten on by a pop fly drop by Isaac Westerman back in the 3rd inning and grounded out to short. That ball hits his bat, foul ball. Good throw by Westerman. Hard to hit that bat behind the batter, but he just did it. It's even more of a surprise when that ball goes fair. That's really the one that catches you off guard. But it's a strike, 0-1 to count as Isaac brings the next one in. There's a base hit in the left field. Down the line, Barton comes up. Man makes the turn. His throw to second, perfect. A leadoff single by Krupp. And John Sansucci will stand in. Sansucci wears number 7. He came in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Took over for Lane Evans out in left field. So the guys who struggled out in the outfield for Owensville both got yanked. Pitch, and there's a ground ball towards short. Might be 2. Connell out at second to throw to first. Low and by, almost got by Martin. But he had to come off the bag to field it. Or did he? Nope, he got it on the bag, so he did make the play. Double play on the ground out, 6-4-3. I know Martin fielded it, but I thought it was off the bag, but umpire says no. I don't know. 2 outs. I'm going to go 6-4-3 because we are not being told by the umpire. So Sansucci grounds into the double play. Second grounded into by Owensville in this game. Martin flagged it down, but it looked like he had gotten off the base, but I guess not. Grigaitis standing in, 1-1 to count. A swing and a miss there. Dominic doubled, hit by a pitch, been reached on an error by Caden DuBois, has scored twice. 2 down, and the pitch, that's high. 2 out. (9-6) Owensville. Pitch to Gregarious, and there's a high pop fly, short right field. Coming in, Haven going out, and Haven slides but can't make the play. Tried to trap that ball against his body in foul territory. Couldn't do it. So he had a long way to go, tried to slide and then just kind of catch it on his body, and ball fell free. Just a strike. Been a tough play for Colin. We've seen him make that play last year a couple times, but that one hit the body and bounced. Bounced right off him. 2 to the count. Brandt is on deck. He's had a perfect day. Pitch comes in. Curveball, swing and a miss on a high curve by Westerman. He struck him out. And down after a leadoff single, a double play, and a man striking out. We have now played 4.5. To the bottom of the 5th we go. 9-6 Owensville. We'll come right back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best health care one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. These scorebooks are a mess today. Salem batted around in the 1st inning. Owensville batted around in the 3rd inning. They sent, in that inning, 12 men to the plate. Salem sent 10 men to the plate in the 1st. They got 6 runs. All 6 of their runs came in the 1st. But then a disastrous 3rd inning for the Tigers defensively helped give Owensville 8 runs. Pop fly that was dropped. Ground ball that was missed. All make a difference. 9-6 our score. Trayden Richter will lead things off. Be followed by Barton and then Sanders. Tigers need some hits. Getting late. They're in the 5th inning here. 9-6 Owensville. Tigers have had, since that 1st inning, only 3 walks. No hits. Salem only with 3 hits. We do have a new catcher, don't we? Or maybe does he have a wrong something? Nope, he's catching now, so don't know, Nick. New catcher, huh? Austin Long now catching. The pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Don't know if something happened to Gregarious. They seem to be talking to him, so I don't see anything at this moment. Pitch comes in from Valley and a ground ball towards second. Taken there by Moore, and he throws out. Trevathan Richter. 4-3 on the putout.
Number 25, Jimmy Barton.
Barton singled back in the first inning. Got a hanging pitch and ripped it in the left. He then struck out in the third. Tigers, as I mentioned, been hitless since the first. Fastball outside, ball one. Valley came on in the third inning, and he is not giving the Tigers much of a whimper. A couple of walks in the third. He struck out 5. The pitch, that's down and in. Oh, they call it a strike. Ooh. Ball looked about ankle high at the plate, but umpire gave him strike. 1-1. Valley checks the sign from his new catcher, Austin Long, and he pops this one foul back and out of play. Valley's done a good job. The right-hander has just kind of calmed everything down for the Owensville Dutchmen, who lead this one by 3, 9-6. Owensville's got a couple of hits, one in the fourth, one in the fifth, double play, and man stranded in those innings. There's a curveball and strike 3 call on Barton. 6 strikeouts now for Landon Valley.
Number 23, Hayden Sanders.
So Sanders got a pop fly doubled on the right field line. It drove in 2. Or dropped by a little pop fly single. 2 RBIs on that one. Bats it, nobody on, nobody out to pitch. There's a pitch just outside. Valley trying to extend that outer corner. Umpire's been very generous with it. That one no go. 1-0 to count. Sanders swings and misses. 1-1. In the 6th inning for Owensville, it'll be Brandt, Logs are DH, and then Steinbeck, but I think that's going to be the right fielder there. And a pop-up on the infield by Sanders. Called for by Evans, and he makes the catch. Down in order go the Salem Tigers. 1, 2, 3. We go to the 6th inning with Owensville leading this one by a score of 9-6. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Isaac Westerman back to the hill. 9-6. Owensville. It's been that way since the 3rd inning. They got 1 in the first as Gregarious got hit by a pitch. Brandt got a base hit. Gavin Logue got a base hit. That drove in the run. They got another hit by Steinbeck before Evans hit into a double play. The Tigers got 6 in the first. A walk to Barrett. A double by Connell drove in the run of Tyabb. Haven walked. Richter popped out. Then Barton got a base hit, and the left fielder made an error to let it run in and make it 2-1. And Sanders hit a little pop fly down the right side. It fell, made it 4-1. After Isaac Westerman walked, Martin hit a grounder to third base. Lane Evans playing there. I'm sorry, not Evans, but Will Louth at that time playing there threw the ball away. Made it 6-1. Then the Tigers gave the Owensville Dutchmen 8 runs in the third inning, and they lead it 9-6. Brandt stands in. Brandt playing center field. Takes it low and away. Where's number 21? And I guess Gavin Logue is still the DH for number 8. Connor Flynn is playing right field. The pitch. There's a grounder foul down the third base side. Westerman came in last inning. Gave up a hit, double play, and a strikeout. Connell, 4 innings, 10 hits, 9 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 walks, a strikeout, and a hit by pitch. There's a chap foul by Westerman. Sixth inning action here at Salem. Don't forget, for those on the radio side, we'll be having Blues hockey coming your way against the Vancouver Canucks tonight from the Enterprise Center. 6:30 pregame show, 7 o'clock game time. And we'll join that more than likely in progress. A swing and a miss on the curve. Brandt goes down on strikes. Second strikeout for Westerman. And Gavin Logue will stand in.
Number 6, Gavin Logue.
Logue, 1 for 3 today with a base hit, scored a run, ground to shortstop. Lowe grounded back to Connell, who then got the man trapped off third base. And he hits a towering smash down the left field line, about 60 feet foul. They may have trouble finding that one. I don't see a lot of people going for it either. The 0-1. There's a high fly ball to center. Barrett backs up about 4 steps, now comes back in and makes the catch. 2 down for Michael Steinbeck. So Westerman has come in and settled down the chaos.
Number 23, Michael Steinbeck.
But the Tigers' bats have gone silent since that first inning. Steinbeck has singled, popped out, grounded out. So Westerman misses with that first one. Next one comes home low and away. Only Dominic Gregatis has scored twice in this game for Owensville. Pitch outside, 3-0. Not even close on that one for Westerman. He's had good control since he's come in. That one probably farthest out of strike zone we've seen yet. That one in for a strike. Kind of a get-me-over fastball, and Steinbeck taking. Logan Evans is on deck. 2 down. We're in the 6th. 3-1 to count. 9-6 Owensville. The pitch comes home. In the dirt, ball 4. First walk issued by Isaac Westerman. And standing in to hit instead of Logan Evans is number 34. Hunter Engelbrecht will stand in. Engelbrecht. Some coaches just like to make a lot of changes, don't they? Give everybody a chance, though. Get them in the game. Engelbrecht will come in here in the top of the 6th inning to hit. Wonder if he'll go back out or if he's just going to hit here. Runner first base, 2 down on a walk. Engelbrecht grounds this one in the hole, and Connell can't get to it. It's a base hit. A 2-out walk and single, 2 on, 2 out for Landon Valley. Valley's going to put it out in the right center, about 45 feet out of the infield.
Number 3, Landon Valley.
Where he's hit both of his base hits today and virtually in the same place. He is 2 for 2, by the way. Eli Wilson, who started the game there in that position hitting, struck out.
Pitch to Valley, way outside and low. Nice scoop by Sanders. As Steinbeck got way off second base. Isaac from the stretch checks the runners. The pitch, outside and low again. Hayden having to go outside, knock that ball down. It's 2-0. Isaac looks in quickly to the stretch. Brings it. There's a fly ball down the right field line. That's going to be trouble. That ball's going to be fair. It's a base hit. A run's going to score. The throw goes in towards second base, and it's 10-6. Valley lines it down the right field line. He gets his second RBI of the game as Steinbeck comes home to score. The walk comes back to Hurt. Over to third base goes Engelbrecht, and Valley pulls up at first base with a base hit, and Desmond Moore checks in. Desmond Moore has a couple of hits, a double and a base hit. 10-6 now Owensville. The pitch way high, runner going. Desmond not a very big guy, that ball up in the strike zone. So Valley steals second without a play. With two out the pitch. There's a line drive, one hop to Richter, and he throws him out. Boy, Moore can really, really run. 4-3 on the putout. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors, 2 left. We've now played 5.5 to the bottom of the 6th inning we go. 10-6 Owensville back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
That's it. To the bottom of the 6th we go. It'll be Isaac Westerman to lead things off. He's walked twice and scored. And then Wyatt Martin and Corbin Barrett. 6th inning getting really late. Tigers now down by 4, 10-6. Give Valley a little credit. Nice piece of hitting. 3 for 3 today is Valley. And 3 RBIs in the game.
Number 3, Isaac Westerman.
So back at first base is Logan Evans. They gave Engelbrecht a chance to hit, and he singled. But they put Evans back at first base for defense. Pitch coming to Westerman. That's right down the middle. Boy, he couldn't have parted the seas any better than that one. Right directly down the middle. Umpire didn't like the way he threw the ball so straight, so he's going to go out there and talk to the pitcher. No, it's not true. See if he brushes off the plate. They don't do that anymore. There's dirt on that plate. You would think they brush it off, but I don't even see a brush on the guy. The 0-1, that one's high, 1-1. Sun trying to make its way back out here, shining in from the west. There's a swing and a miss by Westerman, 1-2. Starting to play a little bit of havoc on the left side of the infield. As the pitch comes in, that's strike 3 call. Westerman called out on strikes. 7 strikeouts now. And Wyatt Martin will stand in.
Wyatt Martin.
So 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. Tigers bats have been silenced here by Landon Valley. He has come in and done a good job after Steinbeck went the first 2. Strike on the inside corner to Wyatt Martin. Martin has walked, grounded to third base that eluded at that time Will Louth for an error. He actually caught the ball and then threw the ball away from Logan Evans at first base. Allowed 2 runs to score. Pitch. Ooh, that's another fastball. Good pitch. Good strike. Martin taking quickly in the hole 0-2. 1 down as the pitch comes in way outside. Wiggling that bat is Wyatt Martin with 2 down here, or 1 down here in the 6th inning. The pitch coming home. Here's a ground ball towards short. Taken there by Krupp. The throw across is in time. 6-3 on the put out. Now Corbin Barrett will stand in. The Tigers have not amassed anything since the 3rd inning when they got a couple of walks. And now 9 in a row have been set down. Barrett, who is 0 for 2, popped out, grounded out, walked, and scored back in the 1st. 10-6 our score, Owensville. The pitch way outside. Barrett kind of showing bunt. Landon Valley on the hill. The pitch. Low and outside. Ball 2. Ball 2, 2-0. So Austin Long came in for Grigatus in the last inning, still in there. As the pitch comes in, that's a strike on the inside corner, and 2-1 to Corbin. Two out. 2-1 count the pitch. Trying to bunt and goes into the outer reaches of the ballpark over the Tiger dugout. 2-2. Corbin waits. The pitch to him outside. 3-2. Du Bois waits on deck. Big hole in left center for Barrett if he can hit it that way. And there's a line drive into right. That's going to fall for a base hit. First hit by the Tigers. This is back in the 1st inning. So Du Bois will stand in. That's how it has to get started. Get one guy on and the next guy and then the next guy. So Caden, who has 3 strikeouts in this game, has not made connections today. Big hole on the right side for Du Bois. Valley checks Barrett. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Tigers need base runners. Are down by 4. 10-6. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 down. 0-1 count to Caden Du Bois to throw to first and Barrett back. I don't think I'd be worried too much about the guy at first with a 4-run lead. But Valley took a shot at him. The 0-1 comes home. Fastball outside. 1-1. Tigers and Dutchman. Tigers will be in Licking tomorrow. Face the Wildcats. 5 o'clock start time there. And we'll have it on KSMO Media. The pitch. There's a foul straight back. Caden Du Bois back in. Holds that bat high by his ear. And the 1-2 coming home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He gets the golden sombrero. 8 strikeouts for Valley. And we played 6 as the Tigers get a hit, but leave a man here in the 6th inning. It's 10-6 Owensville. We're going to come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
We go to the top of the 7th inning. Owensville Dutchman with a 4-run lead, 10-6. Tigers trying to get something done here, but they're going to have to come back with a bottom of the 7th rally to get it done today against Owensville. They had a 6-1 lead, but could not hold on to it. And it will be Krupp to start out. And following that will be John Sansucci and then Austin Long. So Ian Krupp standing in.
Number 2, Ian Krupp.
10-6 our score. Right-handed batter facing Westerman. A swing and a miss as Isaac took a little something off that. Krupp has a base hit today. Reached on an error and grounded out to short. He has scored a run. The 0-1. Oh, nice pitch, but stayed a little bit high. Took a little something off that one. 1-1 to count. Tigers 2-2 coming into this game. Grounder foul by Krupp. They're going to have to rally to keep from falling under 500. Licking tomorrow, 5 o'clock start time again, 5 o'clock, and then on Thursday they're scheduled to take on Potosi. Pitch comes in, curveball, and Sanders wanted to throw it around, but it was a little bit high. Earlier today, by the way, our Lady Tigers had trouble down at Ellington. They won 30-0. 30-0. The pitch behind the hitter. They're 3-0 in the season. They will be playing, by the way, Steelville this Friday in a game that was supposed to be held April 15th. They moved that game due to that being a Good Friday. Fastball and a swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. Sanders picks it up, throws to first in time. Strikeout of Krupp is the 3rd, by the way, for Isaac Westerman. John Sansucci hitting a double play as last time.
7, John Sansucci.
Stands in. The Lady Tigers 3-0 on the season. 30-0 at Ellington. Check swing, it's a strike to Sansucci. So again, the Lady Tigers will be home to face Steelville Friday at the Salem City Park. Again, it's going to probably be very dependent on the field if they get that rain Wednesday, and depends on how much rain we get and how cool it stays, because if it doesn't dry out, well, can't play. But let's hope they get that game in. That'll be Friday, 4:30 at Salem City Park. Salem, by the way, Thursday against Potosi. That game also 4:30 right here. Salem High School Baseball Field Complex, if the field is playable. 1-2 to count. John Sansucci The pitch from Westerman. Swing and a ball in the hole. Connell gets to it, tries to throw across, but it's too late. Nice knockdown by Wyatt Martin. Connell got in the hole. The ball went under the glove of DuBois as he dove for it. And then Connell in the hole in the backhand, running towards third. Threw the ball across his body. He was offline a little bit, but Martin came off, knocked that ball down. That made it a lot closer play than I thought it was going to be. It'd be a base hit for Sans Souci. Pitch comes into Austin Long, and it's a ball one. A little bit low. 1 out, 1 on. Brandt is on deck. As the pitch comes in, that's inside. 2-0. Owensville's had at least one hit in every inning. At least one. They've got 4 hits off of Westerman. Runner going through the second base is really high and over the top of Connell, and Richter backing up, able to bring that down. A stolen base for Sans Souci. Good job the backing up, though, by Treathen Richter. 2-1 to count. Austin Long at the plate, his first at bat. The pitch outside. 3-1. Tigers cannot afford to give up any more runs. They're down by 4, 10-6. We're in the 7th inning. And the pitch from Westerman. A swing and a miss. Headlong out in front. 3-2 to count. Isaac looks in. Sanders the sign. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Came back to strike him out. Strikeout number 4 for Isaac Westerman.
Number 21, Derek Brandt.
So Derek Brandt, who's 3 for 4 today with a couple of RBIs and scored a run. He stands in. Runner at second base, 2 down. The pitch. Pop foul off to the right side, out of play. Brandt tripled into right field, drove in a run, singled in a run, and singled and was forced out back in the first inning. The 0-1 way outside, 1-1. Salem will have Connell leading off the 7th inning, followed by Richter, Barton, Sanders, and Westerman. They're going to need a bunch. They're down by 4, 10-6. The pitch to Derek Brandt outside and low. 2-1 to count. Still a nice breeze coming out of the east-southeast. Not as hard as it was earlier, but still coming. Pitch. There's a little pop fly into short left field. Coming on and making a catch is Barton. Right off the end of the bat. Brandt looped that one in the left, and Jimmy Barton came on to make the catch to retire the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, and there was 1 man left. We've now played 6.5. To the bottom of the 7th inning we go. It's the Dutchman 10, the Tigers 6. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Inman Insurance in Rolla and Salem if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
To the 7th inning we go. Valley back to the hill. He'll try and shut down the Tigers here and secure the win for Owensville. They have a 10-6 lead. So Garrett Connell will lead things off. Garrett doubled, walked, struck out. 1 for 2 today. Has scored a run.
Number 15, Garrett Connell.
Trying to get something started against Landon Valley, who has really pitched well. He's given up just 1 hit now in 4 innings. For Owensville and a couple of walks. And there's a pop-up back, and I think it's going to hit right on top of the press box. Must have just missed. Austin Long didn't see it and then turned and then caught the edge of the ball, but it would have been way over the screen at that point. Oh, 1 to count. Pitch to Connell. That's high with a fastball. 10-6 Owensville. 1 in the first, 8 in the third, 1 in the sixth. Staying with all 6 in the first inning. The pitch, a swing and a miss. 1-2. Looked like Valley took a little something off that one, and Garrett got out in front. 1-2 count. Garrett Connell, right-handed batter, waits. Here it is. There's a line drive into left field, and base hit. Just over the shortstop Eddie Krupp's head. And a leadoff single by Garrett Connell. Just a humpback liner. But it's going to get something started for the Tigers as Colin Haven will stand in. He struck out twice, walked, and scored.
Number 11, Colin Haven.
See if Colin can take that ball to right field where Garrett is perched at first base. He got a big hole over there. Pitch from Valley coming. Outside fastball, and again a strike. That has been the MO of Owensville the whole time. With runners on, they still throw it outside. The Tigers players have not gone that way with the ball. The pitch. That's high with a fastball. To that outside corner. It's in a perfect position to take it the other way. But they have not offered at it. 1-1 to count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good fastball there, right down the heart of the plate. And something in the eye of Austin Long came off his catching mitt. He does have a brush, Nick. He's brushing off the plate to allow the catcher clean his eye out. Now you actually can see where the plate is. 1-2 to count. Nobody out. Colin Haven at the plate. The pitch. Ooh, just missed inside. Wow. 2-2. Garrett Connell at first base. Salem down by 4, 10-6. They get a 5 spot here. They can win this game. Pitch to Haven. Here it is. Ball 4 gets away, and Connell down to second base. That's a pass ball. And 3-2 on Colin Haven. Treithen Richter on deck. You never know. You never know. Moore trying to keep Connell close. The pitch. Ball 4, and the first 2 have reached. Well, we got 10 in 7th inning the other night.
Number 29, Treithen Richter.
We only need half that now. But I think we might have a pitching change. I think Krupp is going to come in for Valley. Or is it going to be the center fielder? And I believe Derek Brandt is going to take over here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So Brandt will come in. Landon Valley will go to center field. Man, this scorebook is ugly. So Brandt will come in here in the 7th inning. Valley, 4 innings pitched. He's responsible for the 2 men on base. Gave up just 2 hits in those 4 innings. Still, as I mentioned, responsible for those 2. A total of 3 walks. Struck out 8 in his time in there. And as I mentioned, not quite fill out his entire dossier there because 2 men aren't on base. So Brandt will check in. Right-handed pitcher, and he'll come in to try and shut the door here on the Salem Tigers. Salem needs 4 to tie, 5 to win. That run they gave up in the 6th inning hurts now because every extra run you got to try and earn another one back. So a 3-run deficit. But the errors really hurt now as well because they're not giving up some easy runs there. I mean, it might be down by 1 or tied at this point, so never know. That's why you play the game. All right, so Trevathan Richter will stand in.
And to pitch number 21, Derek Brandt.
So Brandt from center field. Valley goes out to center. Everybody else stays in the same positions. Haven at first base. Connell at second. Trevathan Richter at the plate. Brandt will bring it home. Pitches high, ball 1. Can we get 20 more walks? Well, you never know. Who'd have thunk that at Ellington at their place? The 1-0 pitch to Richter from Brandt. Here it comes. That's a strike on the outside edge. A little delayed call there by the umpire. Trevathan didn't like it. They give him the left field line if he can go that way. He's pulled the ball twice to the second baseman. The pitch, that's high. 2-1. Looks like our Lady Softball Tigers are already back. 3-inning, 30-0 win. Pitch. There's a ground ball hit right at the shortstop. Out at second base. Throw to first, not in time. Ball gets away, and a run's going to score to make it 10-7, but Richter went down awkwardly as he went past the bag. So Richter reaches on the fielder's choice. Connell scores on the error as the shortstop,
25, Jimmy Barton.
Krupp threw the ball away. Haven eliminated. The play goes, I'm sorry, not Krupp, but the second baseman Moore threw the ball away. So an E4, and it's 10-7. Pitch is high to Jimmy Barton. Hayden Sanders on deck. Tigers need more. Big hole in that right side again where Richter is standing. Pitch to Barton. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 1 down. Bottom of the 7th inning. 10-7 now. Tigers have scored. They need 3 more to tie and 4 to win. The pitch. There's a high pop fly right field. And making that catch over there. Getting it back in is number 8, and that's Connor Flynn. Oh, 2 down.
Number 23, Hayden Sanders.
Now Sanders will stand in. He's the last hope for the Tigers. He needs to keep the rally going. Like Jimmy was trying to shoot for that hole on the right side, but dropped the shoulder, got the ball up in the air. Pitch coming to Hayden, low and away, ball 1. 10-7 our score. Lead by Richter. The pitch to Sanders. Low, 2-0. And Richter will go to second base as the ball eluded the catcher on a ball in the dirt. We'll call it a wild pitch. (10-7) to score. Sanders a chance to close that gap even more. Richter at second to pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Right-handed batter Hayden Sanders, just a slightly closed stance. And the pitch coming home. Here it is. Swinging a chop right back to the pitcher. He has it. The flip by Brandt. That's it. 1-3 on the putout, and the Owensville Dutchmen come back and beat the Salem Tigers after trailing 6-1 in the first inning. Got 8 in the third, and they win it 10-7. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back and wrap things.
If you have the audacity to believe the financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem. Visit our website. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Final score here is Owensville beats the Salem Tigers, and the Tigers fall to 2-3 on the season in this kind of pre-district warm-ups. Everybody gets a chance to see each other. Game started out with Owensville taking a 1-0 lead after Grigadis got hit by a pitch. Base hits by Brandt, and Gavin Logue made it 1-0. Tigers dig it out of the inning with a double play off the bat of Logan Evans with no further scoring. In the first, Barrett walked, went to second on a wild pitch, scored when Garrett Connell doubled to right field with 1 down. Then Colin Haven walked to make it first and second. Then Trevathan Richter popped out, make it 2 down. Jimmy Barton with 2 down, got a base hit to left field. The left fielder, Lane Evans, missed it and allowed the lead run to score at that time. Garrett Connell came in and put runners at second and third. And Hayden Sanders got a little pop fly down the right field line. It fell for a base hit, drove in 2 to make it 4-1. He was at first base when Westerman walked. Then a steal of second by Westerman after a runner was at third base, after Sanders was at third base. Then Wyatt Martin hit a ground ball to third baseman Will Louth, then threw the ball past Logan Evans at first base, and 2 runs scored. That made it 6-1. But in the third inning, things went conky bonkers. Just didn't work out right. A leadoff double by Dominic Grigadis down the right field line, and a base hit by Derek Brandt. That made it first and third. Then Gavin Logue got a fielder's choice that allowed the run to score. He had a fielder's choice. The runner at third out trying to score, which was running for Grigadis. That was at the time Connor Flynn. That play went 1-5-2-1. 1-5-2-1. And it was tagged out. Runners were second and third at that time, and Michael Steinbeck grounded back to Connell. Run came in, RBI there, and that made it 6-2. A walk to Evans. and that made it first and third. And then Valley came in to bat for Wilson. He singled to make it 6-3, and then Desmond Moore got a pop fly. He got a base hit. Excuse me. He got a base hit to make it the bases loaded, and a pop fly to Isaac Westerman. He dropped the ball. 2 runs scored, and at that time made it a 6-5 game. And then John Sansucci pinch hit, walked, and then a ground ball to Caden DuBois. He tried to grab the ball and stepped on third at the same time, missed it. Ball in the left field, and 2 more runs scored. And Owensville had the lead at that time. It went to 9-7, 8 runs scoring on that. And of course, Derek Brandt, there's still a man on second and third, and a triple by Derek Brandt was brought in the final 2, Had a lot of long innings in there. 12 men went to the plate that inning for Owensville. So the triple brought in the final 2 for Derek Brandt, who finished 3 for 5 with 2 RBI in the game. The rest of the game was really pretty much uneventful. Owensville got hits in every inning of the contest. We were able to get another run in the 6th inning, a 2-out walk, a base hit, another base hit. This one by Valley drove in a run, and that made it at that time a 10-6 game. Salem got a run in the 7th inning, leadoff single by Connell, a walk to Haven, and then a fielder's choice on Trevathan Richter, and the run scores on a throwing error by the second baseman of Owensville, Desmond Moore. Makes it 10-7, our final in the contest. Lendon Valley 3 for 3 in the game, couple of RBIs, and pitched well. 4 innings, 2 hits, gave up just 1 run, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. Steinbeck started for Owensville. 2 innings, 3 hits, 6 runs for them earned, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, and then Brandt finishes up with the save. 1 inning pitch, nothing across there. Connell, 4 innings pitched, 10 hits, 9 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 walks, a strikeout, hit a man, and then Westerman comes in, 3 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts for the Tigers, who fall to 2-3 on the year as they get ready to go play the Licking Wildcats tomorrow at Licking at 5 o'clock. And that's where we'll be bringing you the game right here on KSMO Radio. And don't forget, too, coming up next, we got some Blues hockey right here on 1340 and 95.7. Want to thank you for joining us for Tiger Baseball as they lose to the Dutchmen by a final score of 10-7. Stay tuned. Blues hockey versus Vancouver coming up next on the radio side. For all of you, have a great evening. For Jim back at the station, for Krista who did the camera work out behind the plate, for Ben doing the mixing, my name is Stan Stevens, thanking all of you for joining us here on KSMO Media. Have yourselves a great evening. Good night from the high school baseball field complex.
Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO Media was brought to you by Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance Willie Strader Agent, The Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Taxmasters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance Cameron Irway Agent, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties Incorporated, That Special Touch Florist and Gifts, Wilson's Mortuary, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Angry Bear Arms. And thank you for watching Salem Tiger Sports right here on KSMO Media.